Congo sa you name. Come out for you for nothing. You do good anyhow, jealousy people then go Congo sa you name. Come out for you for nothing. You do good anyhow, jealousy people then go Congo sa you name. Come out for you for nothing. You do good anyhow, jealousy people then go Congo sa you name. Come out for you for nothing. You do good anyhow, jealousy people then go Congo sa you name. Come out for you for nothing.
Away! Man no die, man no rotting. Génération Android contre Churunko. Debe manono yise mboko na jambo. Debe manono yise mboko na jambo. You touch ya you losses, you touch ya you damage, you touch ya you decrease. Aramanono. Debe manono yise mboko na jambo. Debe manono yise mboko na jambo. Away. You touch ya you losses, you touch ya you damage, you touch ya you decrease. Aramanono. Hey. Away. Repe don't you wait for work. John Massey, like a bafoot man. We sing rapidon corrigé. For work with him as a eyeglass. And I just know, na génération Android. Formula. Cherchez le mot. Perception. Génération Android. Defo al kukuma ana génération Churonko se. We na defo go retrain na when no mola. Na yin kukuma de tell them say. Jésus est mort à l'âge de 33 ans. Comme 33 espoirs. Fosi kase nange me binaki. Just no. La génération Android. Il fait gérer pouvoir. Par internet, par WhatsApp, Bluetooth, Facebook, Messenger, Ana Imo. Debe manono yise mboko na jambo. Debe manono yise mboko na jambo. You touch ya you losses. You touch ya, you damage. You touch ya, you decrease. Aramano no.
Desmond Tutu ala sikintoko. Wapi na uti wapi. Leave am so na uti wapi. When time don't reach, I be sorry say I don't feel they come all the time because we dey work for hot conditions and cold conditions. But the original thing where they inside na say better be late than never. Many are called, few are chosen. For this move for Cameroon, you like or you not like, now Cameroon, it decide. You join CPDMO, you enter Gata. You not join O, you enter Gata. You do business O, you enter Gata. You not do Amo, you enter Gata. All thing for this Mboko, na hot condition. Kupot is the hot. Now, why you see most of us Cameroonians that we don't run go white man country? Plenty day now they push na truck for Dubai. I don't want them dead in Nangda for Nganda. I don't ask my friend one day, say, why would I there for Dubai? I never ever hear when I snap pictures in our room this, na parlor this, na this one this for Dubai. No. If you get your sister for Dubai, where they ever snap your room, send them for you, send them for my phone, they don't be snap. Because they didn't Ganda. They didn't a dormitory. They the hustle. Graduate them. Doctors. Even traditional doctor, they don't start to go for it. But now they go in a time where you know the worker. And Dubai, they never fix enough for people where they suffer. They never fix Dubai enough for hustlers. Dubai enough for chop money. But go there now. Because of the way where Africa or Cameroon don't turn, all man they find a way for Dubai. And now when you reach for Dubai, where you go know the work where you can't work for Dubai. No be paper. They tell you say you dey come, hey, you go come be doctor, you can't do this. They will pay 700,000. As na me I bring you, I go to take 200. You will pay 500. When you reach that side, they say sacred for bush, remain for bush. I prefer to get my 500,000 for Cameroon. Start to do my buy and sell them, because outside the sacred for outside, it remain for outside. People for there for Germany for 5 years, 7 years, where they never make them. They there for America. Not be saying that because they don't turn young. Mimbo cheap for that side, chop cheap. They run are hungry. Go say they want go work, go see chop, concentrate for chop, forget back home. They will come here because also enter trouble. For Cameroon, where you come, say you come a white man country. If you make 10 years, they will call you for, they will call you say faller. And the more they call you faller, now so you get for the give. If you don't get money, when you fall bush, no come back. Now why some of we bush fallers? Well, I talk my legal colleagues for that side, former bush fallers, because we don't fall now things. In those days where Jesus be one die, that time we fall bush for go Wong John Mercy, build those mansions. When I go live there, they do sell feed, they send them for we for here. All these things are because of me and you. We spoil our own country. We not put security first for secure our country. Give advantage first for our own country. No. Advantage then for those who they come outside. We don't want to see yellow color. Man go last rum jansa before he walk from Boko here. Because the red where they respect white man for here. Better when we want come out for Europe. We buy Brazilian mesho. Buy original jansa. When we rob and reach any contract, we will take even the whole Douala seaport for contract like that, like a Bolloré. You don't take a mess up. Carry out him for Vamoose. Take we again for court. This country now me and you get for arrange. But we don't she don't down instead for check sense for move white man for game, we invite white man now. Fuka intervene for the domo will get a Vomboko for the fight. For finish wipe out him will remain. Because white man not they do nothing for nothing. May we check sense. And the problem too now because of those where they don't tell, we say no. Wait where old man fi cable for down timbi. They say wait where old papa fish down for down. See am. We the young people who not fi climb for ladder over the highest tree over Mount Cameroon. We see am. We been a lie. Now they will create that sense of full we for remain for place where they. Man go make for parliament 80 years. You know the shake renewable. Man go be president for senate for life. Now why they tell me I say better just there for your kulwa where you did. Because all these people when they get money, they need enjoy like me and you will get now only 100 200 dream a tango, chop kati for road. They not fit. Because as a politician, as a rich man, you need security. And they send security for your back. Now for me you not die. Therefore, na security to control you. Therefore, too, for outside, out of the prison, you there prison. Look, all these old people what they there for this government now. Which day they go to nightclub? Which day they go carry chap go swim for limbe? Which day they go carry motor themselves drive go creepy, go enjoy this fresh air? No way. Because they suspect all man for their corner. Say one tip their money, and when the manifest no demo, and some of them don't resemble the money at all. Just the concept where they get. Now prison. My brother, be contented with what you have. Any small thing where you get, you are a rich man. Only for lift the ball, where you know the prison, you be rich man. Why would you work and knock it up and down? Enter bush, fall here, come out here. Not be all man be supposed to be rich. If all man be supposed to be rich, Jesus not be come up, not for come out heaven. Come down with Satan. See where Jesus travel, Satan come downstairs. All thing, he turn a man for himself, God for we all. Desmond Tutu na for that side with a colleague. His Excellency Chief Senator Town Crier, na the sound now. And you the listener, you be Mr. Lucas. If you not be Lucas, you be Mami Lucas, you be king. What it concern me inside the business. As we talk, they say we will not feed much food for this place. We will not talk about what is hot on top, cool pot. They say every day, I like, but Sunday one day where I go just the chop na my money. Because I don't talk tire, advice tire. So when they decide they go die like Jesus, after Jesus we don't die for all we. Anglophone Christ don't turn at the one when Jesus go can't die number 2 times. If all man be in a bayangi, we will accept, because if we die, save they should we know so we get another life. But now we not be all man. Even bayangi say they don't discover say they come out not the work again. All man they should. I yes say them say some man talk say yes say they don't tell you say Ben skin don't talk say buy am sell am the pass the talk say customer talk say yeah neighbor they talk say landlord don't talk say the other IDP will come up by men that they talk say they don't talk say people development that they talk say boy don't talk say Muyuka talk say General Spirito don't die true. After General Yeke he died. Now Spirito they I say where the spirit be go before the Toi because his name na General Spirito. Where the spirit be go to before spirito is sleep to. When they be kill a yeke, they will bring avokumba. Spirito, they bring the spirit, then to. All for kumba. Affair swift. When this thing could finish, no man no sabi. Obos.
One general who surrendered 2 weeks ago, General Bodi. Okay? Bodi is alive. Yeah. Because they don't say that surrender and he come and he don't d'accord. There is no way. There is no way out. The only way out is to follow the appeal coming from the head of state. Appeal of peace. Those who are talking abroad, where are they now? They are enjoying Mr. Families. Please advise your children to surrender and come to join us in the revolution of power. Okay? Voilà. Hello? Hi. Hello? Hi. Listen from General Bodi. There's a word from General Bodi, please. Normally, that's all the way some of you don't know. Listen. I debate all week. Not be our court to join this one. But if today don't realize certain things that will be like, I don't know why my brother is still remember Bush. Today I declare my brother just do the way people here. With the order begin. I begin. So I debate the rest them. No, let it take a lot of sure. Debate. Oh, we know many things begin debate again. Papa don't let where they like all week. So I'm not even know what I've said though, because even though my brother, so let all my way to the say, let them let this work, let them let back, let it be so. Don't try with leg. Papa they go to say, they just don't like that. So,
where they take it?
Not be a new image. I show some of una get them for una telephone them, but the problem na say where it be the information where we pass am outside. Those where they don't start this Anglophone crisis, where them they for can't find solutions. Majority of them now they stay in their own, they take money to chop back. It don't turn a good business for them. Even for them for bring a solution for table, they will turn and say no, when I give with transport, one go to Nigeria, go bring refugee them. When I give with transport, one go for diaspora, go tell these people and say it don't turn a good business. Even man will be a mannequin, now he belly don't fat. Like a gamma lizard. I don't tell when I say any man where they see this Anglophone crisis now good business. If you don't get 4 eye, go put lashes like woman there, because any woman where put lashes automatically they get 4 eye. They see the 4 sight. Anglophone crisis don't turn a good business. Not be that crisis when they talk say no, they don't marginalize we, match we for head, broke with neck. No. Anglophone better business. Now the new crisis is that Anglophone better business. For those where they know for the crisis, they don't chop more. Any man we there for diaspora will be dry. If you look in now, where they for social media, you go see each other, they don't fat. But where they dry one, they now they go. So les choses à vérifier, mais question de temps. For man, they say soldier they die for that side where they don't kill him. Where Amba they too they kill him. Amba they die, soldier they die, Amba they die, soldier they die. Other Amba they too, they arrange now explosives for go put for so that when military they pass, me explode, me the camion, it kill military. They explosives, he knock, bim, explode, kill the Amber them, cut them half. All this one, who did die? Now we did die. Who they never before? They didn't just put that they are beginning to go school. Which day they are beginning to take their hand, go take touch explosives. The way we start this domo, the way it will end, it's not going to be the same. But except so, since the other day when we talk about moi, ahala sote, big man when I represent Kunkuma for that side of Donga Mantu, he made the same mistake for that side for moi. With other soldiers them. Like I said, there not be no saying moi, not be get police post or military post. Sometimes when they transfer, when I saw when they drink for, would not be no. As we cry so now, they carry betang dongame, go for moi. That means we not be talking about just she don't see. Oh, we not get WhatsApp. We not the social media. We not be social. We go for moi here with one of the subsection president for CPDM, a blow fire. Obos.
Section president of Yamba West Central Com and the councillor of this councillor of government. With senior divisional officers for Dongo Mantu. What we want to talk for here, as we don't hear for Oga Kwata, if this thing will talk what way the worry we. And I get for talk more on what way the worry me. I want to try for talk and say what way the worry we now so you don't worry me. I should for one, I should for some color. That one know my place now for gum. When this thing will start for this subdivision, it will start on top my skin. The born my small palace. All my residents, even in the market shade, all the born my store down. And when I be run come out, I go enter na book. When I be reach for day, I see say we boys them when I amber, which includes the Funte and the Yambas versus the Mbo plain. Those are the three clans that cover this subdivision. As they be born down that place, so later they meet up me, they kill Bororo man for day. We will be coming for us, we see the whole year within the ambers and country people. That one take place in Rome. When you go around, even in Gom, the Morora that were in Gom, they are no more there. Others have died, caused by our boys, the Yamba guys. When you go to Morora that were there, they are no more there. They have killed them. We are speaking so that at least we should look the world forward.
Yes.
When you go down even to Gom, Mandro Day, you cannot see one day. If you can go to Yamba North, all the Mandro that are living there, you cannot see them there. No one house is standing there. If you can go to Kot Embo, you will see that all houses there for Moro people have been destroyed. And even me, and the people where they cause this thing, nobody said now that boys and where they get the bush gun for bush. Now we very people where we should not sue. Because when you take spear, you give your picking. When you don't go for bush, you see say what will be saying ye. Now you will be eager to bring them. And when you don't have them, now for the way that they call the names of Moro. I believe that my SDO, if you can count the Moro, I'm not talking because I am hating the Moro people or I'm hating the Yamba people, I'm hating the Moro people. I'm talking like a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. We want that we should join our head that you have come here today, and that is why we were waiting. In Gom, in my village, they are kidnapping people there, caused by our enemies outside, which I know. They keep calling, giving false information in the village. Keep collecting money outside to come and support those boys in the bush. And when I reacted by saying no, they say I'm a bad man, I'm supporting Boro people. Even in the time here, as I'm living here, people does not want to see me that I'm supporting Boro people. The Bible tells us that we should not kill. And that's why I'm talking that why were they killing those people like that? And if you can look, for example, my SDO, you can see that all the villages, no school is going. The funds are not there. Means that the Mboro people that they send that funds in a way, means that the Mboro people now they talk and say, me school no go. That name Mboro, so it over confuse me. When they begin to the corner, we name Yamba people and Funte people and more people. Say why would they do so? But in the inside corner, they name Mboro man, confusing the thing completely.
So the Anglophone crisis says don't confuse. Not be when I say when I don't confuse. The whole thing don't confuse. So when they talk say why be saying a military I not ever talk. When I dey for Manfi, I don't talk all the time with that number. Say when I get image for Manfi for anything will happen. Send them for here, go show them. You get them for Bafia, send them, I go show them. No, she don't for social media. They talk say when I'm me man and then send your image. Everybody get right for be a cameraman for me. If you like, my publish what it happen for any side way day with better image. The shows are very few. And we own the same will reduce where people are not going to die again because what they talk say our restoration forces. When I don't talk now our thieving forces now, not be restoration again. Our thieving forces. If you want year fine, like those when they pro Kitoko and which Amber where they make some message for you, Shaba Cold Dollars. Why you not put their real name? Why would they hide? Now when I say when I do so, when I do with social media, they kidnap people that they put kind name for back. Say restoration. Now not be restoration, now not restore. When they kidnap when own brothers they take ransom. Kidnap even people they come for bury. Not be lie. When they talk so when I neck the high, the cow wait there with the belly for tail. I don't mind. What owner say we don't die tired. Either when I bring solution or when I die like Jesus. Because no man no come for die with a neighbor for this world. The shows are very few. In Selmo continue. We continue from one elite. For that very one, it talks from one. You don't say one this way in here, Nigeria, and from there where arms that they take enter Cameroon, where this other they enter, and from same so Nigeria they don't take advantage to the commode enter through that one, cause atrocity, kill, kidnap, take their money, go because we say will not be used to war. Now why would they disturb we so? But Nigeria they don't fight Biafra war. They know for kidnap, they enter. Mix, you will not say na army, you will not say na military. Anybody enter now through that one, arms that they enter business. Even for supply arms now don't talk good business. Where other people they use them, they make their money. Except so the other one and they for background, they cry foul, they die poor. Affair swift.
Between the Mororo community and the Yamba people so that they should take advantage. That is not the situation. I want to plead to the entire elite, the people of Nwa, that we should join hands together and see how we can resolve this problem, especially in Ting Tong. They should put a military barrack in that area in order. If they put a military barrack in Tong, I think the whole of this subdivision, even Bui, even the whole Northwest will be safe from this because their weapons come through that place, penetrate through bomb, through bush route, right to Bamenda and elsewhere. So I think this meeting is a very nice meeting, and I pray God Almighty that we should join hands together and resolve this problem. Our subdivision has been a subdivision for more than 60 years. The reason being that the people in Nwa are not united. We have the Yamba from this central, we have the Mo clan, which is the Tikari, we have the Mfumte. This one is saying that is me. This one is saying is me. That is why in my speech I said that should we join our hands to see that life come back to Nwa or remain a subdivision for the next 60 years. So I hope that this meeting will be a very good meeting, and I pray that after resolving this problem, we have about 4,765 Mororos who are living in Nigeria, who have all left from Tim Tong, all their residents, then their animals seized. I think that is the first place. If a military barrack is placed in come see how we managing them.
Now the problem that for this where this one say na me I be the real man for one. This one say na me I be the real person. This one say na me I be the real. We want to know who owns the land. We want to know. We want to know who owns the land. No man no own land. Because of land, we don't fight so now. Why we don't more from Boko? People they die up and down. This Cameroon don't say the way they're strong hate. I don't know whether that because of old age where the people know the reason again. No, Babaju wrote where they don't sing about. We say no caterpillar work don't begin. Now there is in this. They don't got enter. Moto the way they go Bamenda, they don't start the cry again. Say Babaju they so thing they know the work well. Where did it happen? Where when they give contract? When they know the control well. Now my problem that because wait corruption. When you give man contract, you give contract of man where you know you, and the man where you know you, he must give you something. And not the real contractor, they do contract for Cameroon. Any man fit make book, he pay the tax, he say that's why I'm a good contractor. Now Cameroon don't turn on the one way. If you go their connection for ministry, for presidency, if you be a good contractor, even where you don't know for build even toilet, if you even construct road, we go Babaju come back. For this Boko, they gave for the catch some ministers them, some contractor them. They beat them how they used to beat thief people because they use now different tricks now for the thief. Now say they give now the contract, they know they pay. Or now say they just give now the contract now for mobile. No, it's verbal contract. No, not they know they sign. I don't understand. See what they can say, Babajuo. Autorité compétente de commode for Chang, Bavusam, Bamenda they can't join. Men don't game, look the road, go now all that. And only for the come for this so contractor they give them money, and they give money, then go, road remain. Now whoa! We don't know maybe man sing national anthem for this place. They think they push 70 seater for which Mboko. Now which image will they show them for this Mboko? After when I say people they don't must talk. Hey! Them say when mommy cries, hey babe, let me say don't pass it. Mboko don't turn to the one where they push Cameroon for push him. Cameroon don't reach at the level where they push him with all the resources what we get. We not put wage. Tell go only born for the finish. Who say one love, David one love. If Nayi and Kingsley, they don't pass things. Paulo Danger. Now so when I suffer for this road now. Cameroon don't turn the one where they push him, now push him. Luckily, say they been in Germany. And now some of this not make plenty people that they come out Cameroon. You graduate, start the fine work again. Before you want to see the work, you know even see them. You want to go look mirror after looking for the job, you don't go gray hair. Man, they go in class 1, class 2, class 3, go college, finish, go university, graduate. Parliamentarian, what time will be the class 1 still for chair for parliament? Minister will be known the right time, even for history. The minister still for chair. Then how would I want for she done for down? Look what the way small man go climb for ladder, I no go see. How begin to know fly? Pass through bush, Baba so one for back. You even but I see why begin to cry for hospital not plenty. I see why begin to cry for maternity. You go for Limbe, yeah. You go boy maternity, yeah. They cry because they don't born them for Cameroon. See the way people come out Africa. Nigeria, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, all of those side, they want for bush to where for place where they carry with resources them. Go rearrange who go on John Massive.
Its name, the Darien Gap. Underneath the soaring jungle canopy, migrants from around the world risk death crossing the jungle in a desperate bid to reach the U.S. Canada. They have no map and no instructions on how to make it through one of the world's most dangerous migration routes.
I would like to send a message to anyone who is thinking of doing this route. It's very dangerous. If I knew this, I wouldn't have done it.
Many migrants spend a week or even 2 on this trail before they reach a village started long before. Migrants from Asia, the Middle East, and Africa flew into Ecuador or Brazil, where visa requirements are somewhat lax. Haitians also used this route as a springboard north. But to get from Colombia to Panama, they have to cross the Darien by foot. It's the only missing 66-mile break in the Pan-American highway from the tip of Argentina up to Alaska. Migrants go first to the end of the road in Colombia, the port town of Necoclí, to head west along the Caribbean. The passenger manifest was global. Most had little idea of what lay ahead. They dock in Capurganá, a tourist town, now a trailhead for migrants headed into the Darien. We set out to join up with the migrant trail and reached a makeshift camp where smugglers wait for migrants. At dusk, a group of Cameroonians and Pakistanis arrived. They were exhausted and relieved to find the last spot on the trail where they can get hot food. Morning broke with torrential rain. The Darien is one of the wettest places on the planet. The environment could hardly be more different from the high mountains of Pakistan this group of friends call home.
The Taliban targeted our family from time to time. That is why I had to leave my country.
We packed our food for 5 days and with guides we hired, followed the migrants as they set out on a day-long ascent of a mountain ahead. The steep and slippery terrain was tough for everyone, but nearly impossible with an injury. This woman from Cameroon could barely put weight on her knee. Exhaustion took over.
God, the pain is too much.
Yeah.
The pain is more than me.
Up the mountain, the smuggler the Cameroonians and Pakistanis hired demanded payment. As we hiked, young men carrying square backpacks filled with bricks of cocaine passed us. We were told to expect their heavily armed security patrolling, so we put our camera away.
I'm full. My food.
After a steep descent, the group made it to this river. They were almost out of food. Smugglers won't venture any farther into Panama, where they could face over a decade in prison if they're caught. This one, who didn't want his face shown, wished smugglers weren't prosecuted so they could help migrants safely complete their journey.
I've had to see mothers who tell their children they can't go on, to give themselves up to God. For anyone who has a family or kids, that breaks your heart.
Another smuggler, who can't be identified, told us he came across this migrant who had been injured and spent 2 weeks on this mountainside.
He was only crawling like a child. It's common. Most people who injure themselves die because there's no help for them.
From here on, migrants are on their own. The next morning, we came across George, a Cameroonian man. Injured, he had been left behind by his group. Then, forging ahead alone, he fell and dislocated his shoulder. Our guides popped it back into place. He was one of many Cameroonians on this trail who didn't want to be fully identified, fleeing a brutal conflict in his country.
You know, when you're running for your safety, you don't care what is happening to you. You don't care what is in front of you. You just want to have a safe ground.
Just like his group of friends had, we left him behind, hobbling onwards. The trail and riverbanks were littered with signs of desperation. Before long, a large group of Haitians and Sri Lankans appeared. Jean Delicat, a father of 2.
It's been 6 days that we're walking without stopping. The children cry of hunger. There's no food. There's nothing.
There was nothing else for them to do but try to go ahead. These Haitians had been living legally in Brazil or Chile. Among them were 6 children and 3 pregnant women. Dusk fell, and the Haitians made camp high above the river. It was hard to find wood dry enough to make a fire, and even harder to find food to cook. The night's catch, a few fish. Lying smugglers often tell migrants they're almost to their destination, which is why many, like Delicat, had already tossed their clothing and food.
The bread finished right now. I have nothing here. Nothing.
Your Bible?
My Bible. Yes, my Bible. My book. Where'd you go?
Dawn broke.
Even so, my brother. So now, so Mboko Day, plenty bush fella the way they don't go outside, plenty still they road they go, and other people they complain say why they never call them. Other one they go die for road, other one they go die inside water, so one they go reach for day. Where not they even forget job. Where for come back safe for Africa. You know the day again. At the end of the day, they even die for this, so one they die for desert. I see why bush fella they reach for here, they live like teachers. Program all their movement. Program all the way they want spend, they want buy mimbo, they want smoke one cigar, the program. They want to get out the program. Life not easy. But if we African leaders and we elites, then we work hard. And those who they represent for parliament, they will do their work. Enough will be so. Now because when they talk say we want to represent one of our parliament, immediately they reach for they represent their back pocket and their family. Some of them they send automatically their children, their families for white man country, for better jobs. At the end of the day, those where they continue to vote them, now the poorer ones. If we want to make country change, me we now would vote them, at least me we try for help we because now we if we get talk, we will be legal for represent we for say me they change this country. Some people they confuse say why it be say when your person don't die. Like for Douala, for Yaoundé, for Betwa, for Bolova, for Bamenda, where you get for travel, go your village, where you want reach there, this boy they don't already know. Man, not call and say this boy, Muna say which boy, Amba, they don't already know. They didn't know. They didn't know because people then there for inside park, Garute, park for Bonaberio, park for Boyao, park for Bamendao, for Mogamo, for Garantio, for Mondialo, all those parks then get boy the way that they chop. Even driver themselves, then they way they communicate with those boys them. When a good business, say we come we did this site now. The man will come to America, they did for the other boss for back, the black boss, that's what they communicate. When you say Babu na park, Usa Mr. John they calm down, you come to America, no? Well, when I don't go to enjoy for that site, she say we do now how. Give support, they carry go for bush. So now so the communication be. What you see for here, now last time from Cambe way, people they don't start the sick for them, they confess after when they don't make libation, go round town. Because people they confused, say how? We come on Cambe, they go, how the people they just break we. After do the command and they say calm down for moto. Now because the communication when they come outside, from loaders from the park, from drivers. How when they don't make libation, any man when they do that kind of thing, they go see them. People they don't start the sick. Loaders they don't start the sick. Driver they don't start the sick. Now they complain. They say when I talk, they start the talk. Now we be the call. Now we record that boy and say when they come back. When I there for this motor. When I there this place. When I reach do this time. When I pass through this road. So now mommy they don't come out now. Like tack him bang for send message. Say me that one just end. Any man when they continue for do that kind of thing, me they hurt other person in the family. It not correct at all because of this thing. It don't turn down a business because when they go call them for also take money, they will send their own money to for Momo and a good business what they do except so other one they don't know how the thing it happened. So Anglophone crisis now good Anglophone business. When we continue to talk about African leaders the way even mathematically they don't talk say African leaders them they work and now with head for down, foot for up. Now why would they not they see? They work like a man will get vertige. We go. The man will just say, no, when I move the man for parliament, man put me for day. I go change this. When I move the job, put me. I'll go change SDF. Every day when you enter, it turn worse. Any man will reach change their family. Small time, all man now go that place where they go. No man will get chance for vote another man. Any man go to vote himself for go for all those places. For be minister, for be president, any man go to vote himself. Because who they don't fool Cameroon? Now we go mathematically and politically. See how who the fail we and how they the worker. We go for sums.
Many of the people who are in power, they are the ones who are rich and they are wealthy because the power is consuming the wealth. But it is supposed to be knowledge-based economy that will drive the country. Go to Dr. Congo. We call it Democratic Republic of Congo. And you see the mansion of Mobutu Sese Seko, the former president. And you get to understand that wealth is not the answer. Knowledge is the answer. what Africa is doing, working with the head, as I'm saying, instead of looking for knowledge, relevant knowledge, and by virtue of that we will become powerful. That was what Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was preaching. And when we are powerful, wealth will be automated. We don't want to go through that. What we are doing today in this continent is we are looking for wealth straight away. And everywhere we go, we are looking for money. And the people out there, they are willing to give us loans. The more loans we collect, the more we impoverish the African continent. The more loans we collect, the more we are saying that our future generation is coming to be born in debt. As I'm standing, I have not gone for any loan. But by virtue of the debt of my country, I am a debtor. By virtue of the debt of my country, I am owing. And the amount is not going down anytime soon. It's rising every day. What it means that my children will owe more than me. And my grandchildren will come and be in more debt than me. And the distance, the gap between the rich and the poor countries will continue to widen. Because if we don't want to go through this simple principle, economics 1, 2, 3, get the relevant knowledge, and by virtue of that, you will become powerful. And when you are powerful, you will get wealth. We have started only looking for wealth. And what is even sad, you go to church, right? Or any religious program, and the fact that you are very rich, you are respected, you are glorified, nobody cares the source of the wealth. But this wealth, if it is not based on knowledge, the power will consume it. This wealth, if it is not based on knowledge, power will consume it. Wealth without knowledge is not sustainable. Wealth without knowledge is not sustainable. Ladies and gentlemen, Africa, rise and walk on your legs and not on your head. Let's stop borrowing and let's create that innovation through the search for the relevant knowledge, and we can be powerful. And at the end of the day, wealth will come. And I'm sure in the next 10 to 20 years, the West will be coming back to Africa for loans. And that is when we have said that we found the right way to go. Apart from that, we will continue to borrow. And when we borrow, we spend. And when we spend, we impoverish future generations. And the poverty becomes a cycle. It is so cyclical and sickening. Break it, Zambia. Break it, Ghana. Break it, Nigeria. Break it, South Africa. Break it, Egypt. Break this cycle of poverty.
Cameroon, if you break it, you know, if you break it, you only broke it. It don't even end for day. My problems where they talk, I remember how we they arrest those where they take money for Cameroon job, where they embezzle, where they thief. Because when you thief now, they want spies the thing because you wear coat, they say you embezzle, you know thief. Or the embezzlement means that money we plenty, thief na thief. When it thief, big thief. All the ministers when they don't go prison, I think say we will start for the take the money them back. Try for even give them small prisons, than for keep them with the money for prison. You know, correct. And for try for the control when they put some man for some position. Highest 5 years, moving for the position. You put man for director of this position, 5 years, moving for the changer, because when some person can't remain for some chair for long, it will start the thief, it will turn like kingdom. See Mendoza now. Zamba. Yisesef, Kondengi. We don't cry sote enoni, or the Bilaskari go white man country, or we don't well, or the which level, if you well, self go deny say no well, because better now for the sea for white man country than for being gata for Cameroon. Mendoza don't cry sote bebele Zamba, ati Zamboa. Me Carmena, a bebele Zambua, poor. Say no well. For last fight, the way fever don't hold it now. They say when man old, it turn like baby. It need milk. Neither way the mean milk. Where baby le Zamba? Ah poor. My baby Zamba wa. My go Zamba wa. I know well no small. Move me for this place. Where? Time for CRTV. Now that not even camera for CRTV take in a telephone. They say take 3 spoons per day. For evening again, you give baby 3 spoons for evening. Give baby chop. Baby. Asia baby. Where? This well. All my way be for some position for this Boko. For Papa regime, it must tell me from Gata. Now my question that. Anyway. Except so. They say when you want work for Cameroon, you get all the qualities for work, for the position where you get for take. They say no. They even the contract for what they write, you go down, see the clause. For down that clause, you see what they write them. If you not tie hard, you know go sign. Why you go even for the BB company and no one call names? Even the one that they drink mimbo. The one with the way that they call telephone. You see young girls that would big motor that they drive. The condition where they take before they reach that position. Is they different though? Woman go kiss woman. Woman go make a minion with the woman. Man begin go make this thing for woman begin. All them so they cook am like a arrow. But except so, one member of Central Committee for RDPC. It don't stand there to be against say don't too much. Man begin go nyash man begin. Woman go nyash woman. We never do so secret society for this book. Who said this country to go? Now for Eric. For your own the way be the talk. Affaire suivre.
Mais où est votre spiritualité? Quand vous avez des ministres qui sont des pédés, quand vous avez des DG qui sont des pédés, l'université même les pédés, sont des pédés. Écoutez, je vous fais un cours, ce cours que je vous dispense là, je le dispense annuellement. Martinique, qui écoute. Il y a tout débloqué. Mais où est votre spiritualité? Quand vous avez des ministres qui sont des pédés, quand vous avez des DG qui sont des pédés, l'université même les pédés, sont des pédés. Écoutez, je vous fais un cours, ce cours que je vous dis.
Écoutons. And not true. If you know ask for nyash, you know get work. We see young boy a year salary 1,500,000, 900,000, 1 million, 2 million. Even for big musician, better musician, when they go hear you, you must enter the line. No, not you know they go for nothing for Cameroonian now. Things they don't change. Who said Papa got the Bible don't go? When they don't take a turn for Bible for pillow, no man no sabi. Now why you don't be now Mboko don't turn a man for himself, God for we all. Young boy, they don't decide they don't want work. They want make vivre et reste et mourir jeune. Live sharp, then die sharp. You see young boy, that's why they pack money. Go bona musadi. Moto the way the boy they run arm. Telephone the way you see boy they get telephone for 2,5 million. Presidential telephone. You say Kunkuma don't buy telephone. Young boy go buy am. Where did you work? Which business did you do? Which kind of customer you get? No man no sabi. See house where they stay there. Telephone. In short, television, they the whole start for Japoma. You ask how they do transact the money, how they do take them, because they know they're going to have a bank. Security where they Cameroon now, for move some kind of amount for bank, they must know your how far. For receive money from outside country, they must know your how far. Now why Bushfall and if carry all your money for his sweat, we don't sweat for white man country bring up. It must transform into all fridges, all carpet, all spoons, all frying pot, all cables, all TVs, all combs, all Brazilian mesh and all lashes. Before they reach here now, it start resell and back as the road for make CFA. See young boy there for today. Secret society. Affair sweep. I say you say na Cameroon they pay the money you want say Cameroon you not tell women man find another country for go but after effect for those things then they now say when they go see Alaji go first thing and say cut na only hate for foul swallow am you don't know the second one now where Alaji go bring and say kill your mommy kill your papa do this at the end of the day je pay back to him and mail because when the time reach they will say kill your mommy kill your papa kill your own pikin kill your wife you go turn like this boy for Douala here.
Quelqu'un se passe au milieu de la route. Oui. Pas au boulot, je vois la machine à faire. Tu petit. Oh, ne vous approchez pas trop. Il tue ma mère. Il tue ma mère. Il tue ma mère. Il tue ma mère.
What you a man? Your mommy to the take your money, the children not say they work with you. Because of this mommy them, I woo for neck. Begin buy motor, woo, he buy land, woo, he be a woo. You borrow money for your own picking, in the work. Wait when I begin the work. When they don't reach that time, when I start crying oh, from church to church, you just say man of God go deny. Man of God say when I can't sow seed, me the whole family can't sow seed. Can't sow seed. Church don't turn a close where they sow. C'est les choses à vérifier, mais question de temps. And young girl, too, they go, they was coming. Like this, my landed colleague for the other side we read. I need na X500, S2000. The phone not the shine for selfie. Oh, when end time don't reach, they start the jump from church to church. Church to the swallow. So sit. Sit don't turn na close. If I be the man of God, I'll say when I bring all the money, my bless him. Paul King away be there for Ngatayi and La Piro de Mbanga. La Piro de Mbanga die some kind of die. Paul King too for Njombe, he die some kind of die. When you want die at Teba Yene too, he die some kind of die. All these people be talk some kind of talk. Therefore this Mboko, when you talk true, you go die some kind of die. But now so be gave for some country, and these big people they kill some kind of people too. Now the way they don't sow the best church, the best seat them for church, because church is not the deny man we don't bring something for so seat. We go for a compound for that side of Jombe. Whether not true.
13 minutes. Alors, vous pouvez le constater derrière moi ce matin, l'atmosphère est assez lourde. Nous sommes là au domicile de Paul Eric King est derrière moi, c'est son domicile. Ici à Benja, le maire, le très sulfureux maire de la commune de Njombe Benja est décédé dans la nuit le dimanche à lundi. Malheureusement, il s'en est allé. Il a tiré sa révérence. Je suis comme ça sur place à Benja, je confirme l'information avec l'interview que nous avons écoutée il y a un instant. Le corps sera arrivé jusqu'à un niveau dans le département du Mungo avant de repartir du côté de Douala. Voilà les premières informations qu'on peut avoir ce lundi matin. C'est une atmosphère assez lourde du côté de Benja ce lundi 22 mars 2021. Oui, Paul Eric King est tombé. Le lion s'en est.
Ouais, King. Mango duae, ndembre manono ise mboko na njambu. Them say so woman, them man begin to live una because of the way una handle them for house. Sex education, when I see for Cameroon like taboo. But when I go for night, when I go lock door, do the worst. For some una learn, know how they handle una woman for house, handle una master for house. How the female be una marriage stand, una know 1 year. What una hear them? Una say, hey, no that kind of thing, not talk that kind of thing for public. But for night, when I go do and pass the one for public. Me una colleague lecture una have a whole una husband. No me at the talk, they will come back.
Wife with these gifts, the thing that can bond them together, as in heart to heart, body to body, skin to skin, bone to bone, and blood to blood. When it is only during sex that husband and wife, every part of your body glued together, mouth to mouth, you kiss. If it is breast, suck your wife's breast and be satisfied. If your husband is not doing it right, my dear sister, there's nothing that stops you. Communication is key. You don't assume that the gentleman know what to do. If you need to touch your nipples, open it. This thing is for you. Suck it. And if you, as a man, if the woman is not opening her leg the way you want it, tell her, baby, why don't you shift it this way? With love, not the one that will say, I open this leg. No, it doesn't work like that. And if you want to go to heaven by 11 o'clock, start preparation by 7 o'clock. What does that mean? Baby, you look so beautiful this morning. I say, thank you. You are sowing a seed. But some husband will leave home since morning. You don't ask your wife how she's doing. Have you eaten? It's none of your business. Let me tell you, brother, it's your business. Because you cannot expect me to be out of your mind since morning, and now you just want to come and do panderia. No, be romantic. Be romantic. Discuss it. Talk about it. Send message. Oh boy, it's like we're going to do something this evening. Tell your wife, please come home early. I have a surprise package for you. Enough of those ages time. Go to the kitchen and have a special one on the freezer. Open your leg and pound it. Do it well and make it a memorable one where the man will go to work and say, God, what a beautiful wife you have blessed me with. When you're more like this, what is your ringing tone, dear sister? You are just lying down like a log of wood. Are we doing exam? We're not in the library. Open your mouth and talk. Let him know that, yes, he's doing the job well. Oh my God, baby, oh, you are there. I love you so much. You are the best. Yes, touch me here. Oh.
Somebody made my skin, make some kind. Now my own wife daddy called me already. You don't inspire them. Contaminate it. Hey, honey, I'm coming. Oh, sharp, sharp. Well, Kada Monday. You don't make my skin, honey. My skin not just sweet now, honey. Now we Honorable Estelle Ashala from Biami Ankum constituency. He say after the parliamentary session, he go to do the meet the people store for that side from Biami Ankum. For meet mommy and papa them. Now time this for plant corn. Now planting season don't reach. For make sure say give una small corn, emitter una small manure, so that me una put a me farm, it grow well. So when it go to come up, I will give una a program for Honorable Estelle Ashala for meet the people store, because now woman say me parliamentarian they know they stay for Yaoundé. Me they only go Yaoundé na time for session for talk about what their people they need. No be say they gonna go stay for Yaoundé. I appreciate you, Me other one then too contaminate them, Me they not go take side begin staying for Yaoundé. The village na side where they come out and village need them. Don't forget for Salod Zang Construction Limited, where they for that side for Southwest say they do better work. We will continue for say me put a copy. If you want to be a household, contact me. I will contact you so that me tomorrow me not turn like say now Satan don't come broke them down. And don't forget Prince Kevin where they watch whether na Bolova or na for Germany they watch Prince Kevin, Monsieur le President. I salute for side where you did. If you want get me 675-933-648 now so we did all the time at Lasik in Toko. Tomorrow will be another day, I promise. I know we'll jump tomorrow. I will bring again another fire on the mountain. We will be tomorrow live. Man, no go shake this time around. I know we'll jump again. I know we'll jump me. Where? This
Citation à Tuozua, Mamoué. Jealousy people then go Congo Sa, your name. Come out for you for nothing. You do good anyhow. Jealousy people then go Congo Sa, your name. Come out for you for nothing. You do good anyhow. Jealousy people then go Congo Sa, your name. Come out for you for nothing. You do good anyhow. Jealousy people.